Dear students, this is Digital Lecture 4. Today I will discuss right to freedom of religion. Now, freedom of religion in India is a fundamental right guaranteed by Articles 25 to 28 of the Constitution, of our Constitution. Now, as all of you know that in our Constitution by 42nd Amendment Act 1976, the word secular has been inserted. However, in SR Bombay versus Union of India, Supreme Court ruled that India was already a secular state from the time it adopted its constitution. What actually was done through this amendment is to state explicitly what was earlier contained implicitly under Article 25 to 28, and also in the preamble, which declares the resolve of the people to secure to all its citizens the liberty to thought, belief, faith, and worship. So now, before discussing the provisions of Article 25 to 28, you have to know some more important things. First of all, why freedom of religion in India is important. Now, as we know that India is one of the most diverse nation in terms of religion, and is the birthplace of four major world religions: Jainism, Hinduism, Buddhism, and Sikhism, and also has region specific religious practices. Like Jammu Kashmir has a Muslim majority, Punjab has a Sikh majority, Nagaland, Meghalaya, and Mizoram have Christian majorities, and the Himalayan states such as Sikkim, Ladakh, Arunachal Pradesh, the state of Maharashtra, and also Darjeeling district of our West Bengal have large concentration of Buddhist population. So the country has significant Muslim, Sikh, Christian, Buddhist population, and Islam is the largest minority religion in India, and the Indian Muslim form the third largest Muslim population in the world. And as per the census of India 2001, there are over 6 million people who follow other religions apart from these major religions. And there are also various divisions within a religion, as you have studied also in your Muslim law, that amongst Islam there are Shia, Sunnis, Hanafis, and also among Jains they are the Digambara and Satyambara division. And divisions within a religion follow a different faith from other divisions by following different customs, practices, and traditions. So, with this such a diverse population following different religions and beliefs, it becomes necessary to protect and secure rights regarding faith of each and every religion. Therefore, in India, legal rights are provided under Article 25 to 28 that I will discuss later. Now, it is evident from the past that Indians have been sensitive regarding their religious beliefs and customs. Whenever a foreign ruler tried to interfere with the people's customs or religious practices, they became disgruntled and revolted. Even the immediate cause behind the revolt of 1857, that is the first war of independence, was the Mangal Pandey. Was that Mongol Pandey who was forced to act against his religious beliefs. He was forced to pull off the cartridge of the gun from his mouth, which was believed to be greased with a mixture of cow and pig lard. As you know, that in Hinduism, cows are worshipped like mother, whereas Muslim believe pigs are impure. They are not only avoid to pronounce pig, but also consider it as a sin to think about pig. So this was the Britishers' policy to make division between Hindus and Muslims. And this became a serious cause of revolt and led people to revolt against the British Raj. Until then, Indians are still the same when it comes to their faith and religion. Their religious sentiments are one of the most important concerns in their life. Even now, if anyone messes up with their religion and culture, they consider it as their duty to protect their religion and get the accused punished for it. But it is not necessary that every act against someone's faith and belief is wrong in the eyes of law. There may be instances where people's religious sentiments are hurt without any legal wrong. Therefore, giving freedom of religion not only becomes necessary for securing the religious rights of people, but also to define the scope of what could be considered as a legal wrong against religion. However, there have been numerous incidents of religious intolerance we find that resulted in riots and violence. For example, the 1984 Sikh genocide in Delhi, 1990 anti-Hindu riots in Kashmir, 2002 Gujarat riots, and 2008 anti-Christian riots in Odisha. Some and also the finds that this Sikh genocide in Delhi have not been brought to justice despite widespread condemnation. Now, what this religious freedom protects? Now, it protects the people's right to live, speak, and act according to their beliefs peacefully and publicly. And also, it protects their ability to be themselves at work, in class, and at social activities. And religious freedom is more than the freedom of worship at a synagogue, church, or mosque. So you find that religious freedom in our country is it is very much essential. Okay. Now you have to know what is secularism. Now in India, in SR Bombay versus Union of India, that the Supreme Court held that secularism is a basic feature of our constitution, and the state treats equally all religions and religious denomination, and religions is a matter of individual faith and cannot be mixed with secular activities. Secular activities can be regulated by the state by enacting a law. And in this regard, Justice Ramaswamy observed that secularism is not anti-God. And in the Indian context, secularism has a positive content, and it is has not accepted the American doctrine of secularism. That is the concept of erecting a wall of separation between religion and state. In our country, the concept of positive secularism separates spiritualism with individual faith. State is neither anti-religion nor pro-religion. In the matter of religion, the state is neutral and treats every religion equally. So, what we find here, secularism means respect for all religions and keeping a principled distance from each religion. The Indian Constitution permits the central government to intervene in the religion matter, but this intervention should be based on constitution only. If some tenets, principles, or beliefs of any particular religion violates the constitution or the law of the land, then the Indian government is mandated to intervene and remedy the situation. And the enactment of anti-untouchability, that is SC/ST Act 1989, and also the recent law banning the triple talaq among the Muslim community is an example of this constitutionally mandated intervention. And also government also intervene when women of any religion are denied opportunities or equality, as in Sabarimala case, or equality as gender equality is guaranteed by the Indian Constitution. So, the government can ban a religious organization if it disrupts communal harmony, has been involved in terrorism or sedition or has violated the Foreign Contribution Act, and also many sections of the law prohibit hate speech and also provide penalties for writings, illustration, or speech that insult a particular community or religion. Some major religious holidays like Diwali for Hindu, Christmas for Hindus, for Christians, Eid for Muslim, and Guru Nanak's birth anniversary are considered national holidays. And the government also has set up the Ministry of Minority Affairs, the National Human Rights Commission, and the National Commission for Minorities to investigate religious discrimination and to make recommendation for redressal to the local authorities. So what we find that in India, that in the language of judiciary, that state tolerance of religion does not make it either a religious or theoretical state, and secularism is neither anti-God nor pro-God, as it treats alike the devout, agnostic, and atheist. Okay, today up to this. In next digital lecture I will discuss in details the provisions of Article 25 to Article 28. Okay, thank you.